Welcome back. I'm Richard HAASNOOT, and I'm your host for the Advanced Wisdom Series. In this series, my goal is to help you live more of a wisdom-inspired life. In the course of that, I'll be making some specific suggestions that you can take to do exactly that. The wisdom in these episodes comes from three God-realized enlightened avatars that I've studied the most: Krishna, Jesus, and Paramahansa Yogananda. They are all God-realized enlightened avatars who know God, so when they speak or write, we're getting the wisdom of God. So let's get into today's episode. End quote. By the devotee's continued meditation, divine guidance becomes more and more tangible. God manifests his presence to the devotee through a profound peace, joy, or wisdom felt in the thousands of sensory channels in the inner lining of the body and its encompassing cuticle. In this state, the advanced devotee is intuitively instructed by the Spirit as he hears within the voice of the infinite. A lot here. This starts off with a foundation of meditation, which if you've been listening to these episodes, you know that meditation is a cornerstone practice for progress along your spiritual journey and accessing wisdom. Okay? And as we meditate, we gain more and more experiences with profound peace and joy. And our inner sense and experience of spirit increases substantially. So how do we experience this divine guidance? How do we get more of it into our lives? Well, first, seek the guidance of spiritual teachings, the sacred texts. I studied Yogananda's perspective on the Bhagavad Gita and the Christian Bible every day. So it's been doing that for a long time. The other way is to seek guidance through prayer. Prayer is to gain guidance and gain help needs to be sincere, intense, focused, all of that. If it's carefree or anything loose or not sincere, you're going to have a hard time getting God taking you seriously. And the last suggestion is listen to your intuition. Intuition is the voice of your soul. Your soul is that spark of divinity or reflection of divinity. So it's our way of connecting with spirit. Next, heaven is that state of transcendental, omnipresent joy where no sorrows ever dare to tread. Okay? So acknowledging that there is a heavenly experience, and this is an experience of divine bliss. Bliss is, back up a step. There's our level of positive feelings are happiness, joy, and then bliss. And the wisdom traditions say that for most of us, bliss is something about which not can be said, is the saying, which means it's not something that humans experience very, very often, except in the very final stages of progress on the spiritual journey. Okay, so a very high level of positivity. So, heaven is a reward for righteousness, no surprise. What may be a surprise is that when we take our last breath, we leave this physical body behind. Okay, if we die on our bed, it's there. We leave the physical body with our astral and causal body. They leave the physical body and move to generally speaking, the astral plane. On the astral plane, there are a number of different levels of where we can go, depending upon the quality of life that we've just completed. If we've lived a very righteous, godlike, God-inspired life will be at those higher levels and at the highest heaven. If not, we'll be at the lower levels, which might be described as hell. The description in the sacred text is the lower levels are not a lot of fun, before we are called upon through a variety of circumstances to reincarnate for our next lifetime. And we reincarnate for thousands upon thousands of lifetimes as we progress along our spiritual journey. Okay? A lot of information there for you. As always, I deeply appreciate you listening to these episodes. I look forward to reconnecting with you soon. Thank you very much.